Hello, what's up? My name's Seb and welcome to Jump Inside Unleashed, where we tell you 6 different facts about a video game. As you've guessed already, this game is called An Evil Within 2, and yes, it is based as a horror game. I can't wait to get into this, so without no further ado, let's begin. Okay, so just to let you know and to start off with, Jump Inside is a channel where we give you the first 2 hours of a video game. So everything that we'll be talking about in this video will be based on the first 2 hours of the game, The Evil Within 2.
No, this is not happening.
Yes, I'm afraid it is happening, and in fact, we're going to be starting off with the Atmosphere for our first section of the video. But I will start off with giving you just a little bit of story content. First, your daughter is trapped in a fire. You do so happen to find your way in the house and to be able to get to her bedroom, but it's too late.
You're awake. Good.
Yeah. Great. Where are we?
But turns out that was a nightmare. It did actually happen, but your daughter didn't actually die within the fire. She was taken to this facility.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together.
You connected Lily to that machine?
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested. Until recently.
A little over a week ago, Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix. So we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
You are tasked to go inside STEM and rescue your daughter.
STEM entry in 3, 2, 1.
And that's where we find out about the atmosphere of this game. This game is set in a very dark horror location. This is STEM, a place of nightmares. This game is made to make you feel like you're in a very dark nightmare place, and it does a fantastic job of this right off the bat. Once you're in this world, you feel trapped. You are in a very dark place. You start off in this area here, which has a slide protection, a cat that you can switch through these slides, and it can be kind of like your little home base where you can access every now and again in this game. But we're going to move on and we're going to go through the mirror. But then slowly this little scene gets turned into this very dark scene. And this is where the world really takes place. Everything is dark. Everything is very, very dark. Everything in this place is designed to make you feel like you're trapped or you're confused. This is the stuff of nightmares. Things will happen that you don't expect. And this is really good for a game like this. You'll be going through big open areas that will change around you. You'll also be going down corridors that will just give you the emphasis of you're trapped in a very dark place. I walked through these places really slowly because I wasn't quite sure what was around the other corner. In fact, I was very, very ready for a jump scare at any point. One of the things I really like about this game is that it doesn't actually give you this answer to what's going on straight away. This is a scary game, but also what it does is it also gives you a challenge of a bit of detective skill to actually unlock what the mystery is of this game. In fact, I love what this game's all about. It really just gives you the emphasis of wanting to go into these dark places to get more answers, to uncover the story, and I love every portion of this. Moving on with the next part. And the next part is the monsters in this game. I'm not quite sure what to call these, but I'm going to go with a zombie type figure for these creatures, because these games seem to want to chase you down and eat you. This was one of the incidents that got me introduced to the zombies properly. These guys were over here doing their thing, so I decided it would be a good chance to sneak past them. I was in the bush and I was ready to make it towards my objective, which was just right round the corner. I went for my objective and then this happened. Because these monsters are scary, fast, and like to attack in groups, you might as well find all the alternate routes to your objective. There are also eye symbols. When the monster is aware that you're in the location, it will have a half eye looking around symbol. When it's fully aware, it will have a locked on eye symbol. And if there's no eye symbol, it means they're not aware that you're there, so you can freely attack. Perfect. Overall, just don't get spotted by these zombies and you will be fine throughout the game. Just so happens this game is quite scary, so you may get a few jump scares as you play this. Okay, sorry, one sec. Alright, okay. Breather. Moving on. So, some games like this will offer a sneak mechanic, and this game is no different. You do also get that within this game.
What was that?
By pressing and holding certain buttons, you can actually go around and sneak around the enemy without them spotting you. This gives you an option of how you want to take down the enemy. Do you want to take them down by sneaking around them or completely avoiding them? Or do you want to take them heads on and battle them in a fight? These things are completely optional, as you have a sneaking and fighting mechanic within this game. But if you make the wrong decision and you don't sneak when you're supposed to, it can often lead into your death. And yes, this game is also free roam. So as well as going into all these dark locations and these dark places, you are also free to roam wherever you like on this map in between certain segments of this game. As you can see right here, I can actually go into my map and actually search exactly where my objective is and pinpoint my objective so I can actually head towards it. In fact, this is kind of like a bit of an interesting part of this game, because now this game, it's not just a horror nightmare game where you go into your own nightmare and you have to face all your fears. It's also a game that gives you the free roam ability to choose how you want to face them. I just love this because it gives you the option of choosing how you want to go about getting to your objective. Do you want to go through this location here that might have more zombies, or go through that location there that might take you longer? It's completely optional. Which direction do you want to take in this game? It's beautiful and the map works amazing. I love this, and yeah, it's really cool. One of my objectives was to track down some soldiers and to find out what happened to them. This is brilliant because as well as trying to track them down so I could get some more weapons, I also had the ability to find out what was going on in this town and how it got to be the way that it is.
I don't understand. Whoa, don't point that thing. Ken, where are you? I've been looking for you all over the place.
Also, this game offers a crafting system where you use the materials that you find, like this green gel that I'm collecting, to increase your character's abilities, as well as to be able to use them to upgrade weapons. To upgrade your weapons, you can go in the crafting bench inside your safe house. Once you find it, you can go to the crafting menu and you can actually craft some ammo, as well as upgrading weapons. You can upgrade weapons by finding gun parts throughout the games, and you can have some really powerful weapons on you. Now, I only recorded the first 2 hours of this game, so the only weapons that I was able to use was an axe, a knife, and a pistol. Now, whether there's more weapons in this game, I do not know of, but overall, I really do like the way you get to upgrade your weapons. As well as that, you also get to upgrade your character by spending green gel on upgrade points. As mentioned before, you get the green gel from dead enemies, and I had around 4,100 to spend, so I could upgrade the first 3 that I was interested in. Were basically combat, health, and stealth. I thought these 3 were the most important things in this game, as you're going to be having to sneak around this game and actually fight some enemies, as well as trying not to die. I thought these were some pretty good combinations. Anyway, there you go. And I absolutely love everything that we've played in this game today. The game itself, everything is not always as it seems, and it can get quite scary and jump scary at some points. Anyway, if you're up for a challenge, this game is set to try its best to freak you out, so you might as well give this a go if you want to. If you do want to pick this game up, however, you can pay for it for $34.99 on Xbox, or play it for free if you have Game Pass. On Steam, it's $24.99, and if you play this game on the PlayStation, you can play it for $34.99. So there you go, that's the game. And remember, if you see a creepy woman running into a house, do yourself a favor and don't follow them. My name's Seb, and that was Jump Inside. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on another Jump Inside video. Goodbye.